Okay, another quarterback leaves the open market here. The New York Jets, who were in a bit of a weird spot. They're not picking high enough really to get a quarterback. So what do? Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is gone. They decide to go with Justin Fields, which is one I like. I think that he is someone who isn't getting a ton compared to some other quarterbacks, although a little bit more than I expected. $40 million for a 2-year deal, so $20 million a year was maybe higher than you would have expected. Just quite frankly, this is not the kind of contract you give someone who isn't going to be a starter. This is starting caliber money, although you could still sign somebody if you wanted, or draft somebody if you wanted to, because it's $30 million guaranteed. So usually most of the first year is going to be guaranteed. So you could kind of get out of this the second year if you want to. And to be honest, I mean, Jets they don't have any money for the next 2 years anyway. I mean, they kind of went all in with a lot of the cap stuff for last year. It blew up in their face. It is what it is. They decide here to go with Justin Fields, who could help sort of be a quote-unquote bridge quarterback. Usually when you say that, you think of bridge quarterback as someone who can help out a young quarterback, and I think maybe next year is the year that they would consider doing that, I would assume. The other thing, though, is that Justin Fields could just be good himself. I mean, he's currently still just 26 years old, and he just turned 26 years old. And how many quarterbacks have we seen with the Jets be in a bad situation, don't look great in that bad situation, but then are able to be successful once they find something else? Justin Fields, with the Steelers, okay, he ultimately did get benched for Russell Wilson. I almost feel like more so they just decided to go with Russell Wilson. He played all right when he was out there. And I think that this is one of the more attractive quarterbacks on the market. And so I do think that honestly, his contract being a little higher than was projected is probably because there was probably more interest because of the youth and because of the upside compared to some other situations. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to not like this move, to be honest. If you're a Jets fan, again, there was only so much they could do, right? Like only so many situations you have. What will happen with this situation and with Fields? Well, they still could use some offensive line help. I mean, they need a tackle right now. They've lost 2 tackles in free agency, so they're going to have to replace one of them. Although the rest of the offensive line's all right. Alou Fashanu should be able to come in and play well once he's in his natural position this upcoming season. You have a good interior. They just need another tackle. But you do that. You have Garrett Wilson. Like, there's some talent here, and this could potentially work. And to be honest, I'm excited to see how it does work. I know it was kind of a mess last year with the Jets, but new regime, you have Fields, who could be someone who at the very least should be all right at the quarterback position, which is an upgrade from what they've had in previous years. I thought Rodgers, playing wise, was all right as well. But yeah, I mean, as a whole, Schefter brought up on Twitter, which I didn't even think about, he played with Garrett Wilson back in college too, so you have that chemistry there as well. So ultimately, just a move I think is smart by the for the New York Jets, which is not something you say a lot, but I think here it is something I will say. But those are my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.